What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Dr. Durag. I'm your host, Dr. Durag himself. And today what we're going to do is we're going to try and take a little lighter approach on things, and we'll be talking about exes. So stay tuned. Welcome back. So yes, what we'll be doing today is talking about exes and pretty much how a lot of people don't see them in a positive way. Yeah. Now, before I begin, first and foremost, I would like to say that yes, I understand that there are people out there who are toxic to your whole mental health, to your physical health. Yes, I do believe that there are bad people in this world. I definitely believe that there are some people that you're just better off being without, and that you don't necessarily need to give your time and energy to, or, need to keep in your life or keep around. However, I do believe that every single person is put into your life for you to have a lesson from. So with that being said, first and foremost, to all of my exes, I have no hatred. I have no hatred towards any of you guys. As you all know, it's not in my character. So if you see this video before you click on it and you're like, oh my gosh, he's talking about exes, he better not be talking about me. No, it's not the case. I appreciate every single one of you. There was a reason why I stayed in a relationship with you, why I was even interested in a relationship with you. So if I were to look at that relationship in any light and say, oh, I wasted my time, then that's also me playing in on myself and denying myself and looking down upon myself. And that's not good. I shouldn't do that, especially for myself. But I shouldn't look down on you as a human because I decided to spend time with you.
Wait, AJ, are you saying that your exes you're cool with? That you're cool talking with your exes like that?
Okay, no. Well, yes and no, but no. It comes to a point in time when you and a person decide to split and you have a separation. What that means is that you've decided that they are not a good fit for your life anymore. Everybody is in your life for a season. And whether that season is longer than somebody else, or the season that they're in your life is very short, or for the rest of your life, it's still a season. And with every single season, I need to learn a lesson. I need to learn something. If I got nothing out of the relationship, why was I in the relationship in the first place? Literally, for me personally, as a guy, and as I said, a lot of these videos, I'm going to be giving my perspective on different topics, on different things. So I don't have the female perspective on this. But for me as a guy, when I break up with a girl, I'm not looking at it as, oh, she's evil, or oh, she's horrible, or oh, I should have never wasted my time. Because at the end of the day, I made the decision to stay in that relationship. And I'm gonna hit more on that. So we're gonna go into the topic of time itself. Time is money. Money is time. If you waste my time, you waste my money. Now, me as the growing man that I am, I have to come to terms with, I'm not wasting my time with anyone. I don't want to view anyone as a waste of time in any way, shape, or form. That's why when I see it as me spending time with you, it's not necessarily me spending money on you. It's more of me investing in you. And not only investing in you, investing in myself. See, when you're in a relationship with somebody, you should be learning from them. Learn about their different traits, learn about what they love, what they like, learn about how they work, how they tick, what's their interest, what's their hates, learn about them. And what you'll come to realize is them themselves reflect a lot of different people in society. So in the end, it teaches you how to communicate with others. Communication is the biggest thing in the world. I learned how to communicate by failing a couple of times with communication with my past girlfriends. And it has brought me to a whole different higher tier of communication. So now, instead of me going into any conversation or an argument or a debate saying, oh, this is what I know and this is what I know and what I know is law, this is what I know. No, I don't know everything. It's very humbling for you to have an ex, because with an ex, you're supposed to learn something from that relationship. I'm completely positive you are supposed to learn something from that relationship. Now, one thing about me, I don't like making faulty investments. I don't like looking at somebody and saying I wasted my time, because now that means that I'm not a good steward of my time that I'm given. I'm only given so long on this earth. So long I only have a set number of words I can say, a set number of hand motions I can do, a set number of blinks I'm gonna make, and I will never know the finite number until it's my time to die. So if that's the case, why in the world would I ever waste any of that? And why would I ever feel as if I wasted any of my time? Time is the most precious and fleeting resource on this earth. Why would I ever want to feel like I wasted my time doing something? And another point as to why you shouldn't necessarily bash your ex: you chose to spend time with them. You chose to be in that same space. Now, again, as I said in the beginning of this video, I definitely understand that there are some horrible people on this earth. I am completely sure of that. Trust me. But at the same time, you don't want to give that person power over you when they're not even there. You don't want that person, the thought of that person, to cause so much pain and affliction and anger, because that means that they still have power over you. And I know that's very difficult for a lot of people to hear, and it's very difficult for me to even say, because I know there are some people that when I think about them, I'm just like, man, whew. But I can't sit here and say that if I let that happen, that they still affect me, because then that means I'm still spending time on them. See what I'm saying? The best way I can say is that if you spend time with somebody and they don't turn out to be the type of person that you thought they were, or you didn't turn out to be the type of person that you thought you could be, understand the type of person that they are and realize, okay, there are people like that in the world. I know what not to look for, but I don't need to harbor any hatred towards you, because that's my energy. That's my effort. That's my time. That's my mental thought. That's one of the many thoughts that I'm going to have in my life. And I don't need to devote so many to you. I don't need to devote so many of my words, my select words, to you, when in the end of the day, it amounts to nothing. I'm spending all of this energy and this hatred and this effort despising the thought of you. But how does that help me? How does that make me better? How does that equip me to better deal with stuff in life? Now, for the rest of my life, if I don't like somebody, I'm stuck just thinking about how much I don't like them. Now, I'm not saying you can't not like somebody. That's human nature. But why would you not want to make that time more useful? See what I'm saying? I think about a lot with some of my past exes, how invested I was into the relationship. And anyone can tell you, anyone that was around, anyone that was close to me during all of these relationships, I was completely invested. And I showed a lot of effort. I showed a lot of promise. And I was, I would like to say I was pretty good at what I did. But at the same time, if I know that I'm capable of putting that much effort into something, well, what's to say that I can't put that in other aspects of my life, in other areas that I do, in other fields that I want to pursue? See, that's what I'm able to learn. I'm able to take that I'm able to use that, and I'm able to mold that, create that, multiply it, because now I know that, yes, I was able to go and do so much for you. Well, now let's see what I can do for myself. Give yourself the power. Don't let your ex control you without even being there. I have a lot of different friends who have some sour exes. And honestly, some of them really need to be punched in the face. But do I advocate for that? No, I don't advocate for you to go punch the person in the face. But if it happens, it happens. But no, what I invest in you, I know I invested, and I wholeheartedly invested. So now I need to see the return, but on my end. Let me see the return on my investment on my end. I don't need to see anything from you. They're no longer there. You've already decided that this person is no longer in your life. So why continue to let them have this power over you? You're better than that. You're stronger than that. You mean more to yourself than that, or at least you should. Don't let somebody who did not let you be a priority, or who hurt you, or who manipulated you, don't let them have power over you even when they're gone. No, instead, in their memory of them no longer being in your life like that, choose a higher route. Choose to go above and beyond. Choose to take all of that effort and energy that you poured into them and use it for yourself. It's still your energy. You were able to pull that out. That's you. You were strong. You were brave. You were courageous. You were able to do it. Use the same energy that you used for them for yourself. And trust me, I am a firm believer that in due time, everyone will meet their soulmate. And you will be able to take all of what you've learned and you'll be able to pour it into the right person. Trust me, it will come. Patience is a virtue. But before that time comes, reserve yourself. Save yourself. Be greedy with yourself. Yeah, I know who I am. I know what I can do, what I'm capable of. I know how I work, what I offer, what I bring to the table. You got to prove to me that you're worth it. Because yes, you have been duped before with your investment, and you're not going to make the same mistakes. But you know what you bring to the table. They don't. Let them keep wondering. Let them keep guessing. And then when the time comes, it's going to be so great and beautiful, because now they will have earned your time. They will have earned your effort, and they will have earned your energy. And you will gladly give it, because now you know it's a good return on investment. And if it sadly happens again where you have to withdraw, remember, they couldn't appreciate you. That doesn't mean you can't appreciate yourself. Keep that in mind, people. Alrighty, so that's the end of the video itself. But what I want to start implementing in these videos, as I said in the first video, I will be shouting out some small businesses and letting people know about them and everything like that. So the first thing that we'll be talking about is a close friend of mine. He has his own small business where they make their own masks. Yes, this is a Dr. Durag mask. That's me on a mask. I love that. That looks good. I like that. But I will be putting a link to their website in the bio. I highly suggest going out and getting one of these. These are actually state-of-the-art. They did a lot of research to make sure that these were actually good for people to actually wear in big crowds and everything like that, especially to all of you out there protesting. Keep up the good work. Love it. But they knew what they had to do in order to protect the common person. So what this has is a built-in filter. They give you a filter that you put in yourself. They want it to be completely sterile. They have a adjustable drawstring for you to be able to choose. You can actually choose if you want it to be over your ear or behind your head, but you're able to adjust it yourself. It actually has a loop and a rope inside that helps you to tighten it over your nose, and they can put whatever design you want on the front. So this is an elite mask. I absolutely love this. It's from a really good friend of mine from high school, and he outdid himself with this. So the link to their description will be in the bio, and I will let you all know. Please go support them, go buy from them, go let them know what is up, and expect to see more small businesses featured on this show, and some more small business websites in my bio later on. But with that being said, yes, I am a doctor. Don't ask to see my degree. Every Durag I own is another PhD. Doc out.